Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to my Red Dead news series. Today we're going to be talking about, is Red Dead Online actually dead? I've seen a lot of other Red Dead YouTubers making videos talking about this topic. We have Rest in Peace Red Dead Online, Red Dead Online has hit rock bottom, Red Dead Online is dying, Red Dead Online has flatlined. Pretty much everybody in the Red Dead Online community seems a bit concerned for the actual state of the game, and there seems to be this sort of sense of urgency that an update needs to happen or else this game will never bounce back. So I wanted to make a video and give some of my thoughts on this and give a bit of a different perspective into Red Dead Online. And I think one of the best reference points to look at is Rockstar Games' last online product, which was Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, I played that game at launch when it first came to online, and if any of you guys watching this video played GTA Online at launch, you'll know the launch was very similar. GTA Online didn't have a whole load of content, and in the starting weeks and even months, there was a big drop off in the player base because people quickly burned through a lot of the content that was there at launch. Now, to be fair to GTA Online, it did have more content than Red Dead Online currently has. I feel like Red Dead Online did strip back a lot of the content it even had in the single player for the online component. And in GTA Online, we had lots of different story missions and characters we could meet within the online game at the launch, so there was a lot more story content and a lot of different game modes that you could play at launch. And Red Dead Online seems quite focused on only having a couple of game modes currently, and then those 8 story missions that we have to play through. But still, it didn't take players very long on GTA Online to get burned out of that game and wanting and demanding new updates into GTA Online. And it's quite interesting to look back at the first update DLC that GTA Online had, and it was one called the Beach Bum DLC. Now this DLC was quite an interesting one because the only updates this actually brought was some new beach outfits, a couple of new vehicles, and 2 new weapons, those weapons being a pistol and a broken bottle. And that was pretty much the whole Beach Bum DLC. It wasn't really a whole load of content at all to keep players satisfied. And it wasn't actually until quite a while after launch that GTA Online really found its footing and started to introduce some of the content that players really wanted to invest a lot of time into. So the CEO updates, when we had offices, when we had high-end properties to save up for, we had businesses we could grow, and obviously heists, which were a huge success, and the Doomsday update that brought even more heists into the game. And those updates actually resulted in GTA Online having more players years after release. I think they had a peak in current players online at 5 years after GTA Online was released because of these content updates. So there seems to be this weird urgency with Red Dead Online that the players are leaving and they're never going to come back and the game's never going to recover. Where if you look at GTA Online, they actually lost a lot of their players at the launch, and they actually grew even bigger when all of the updates came. And that success isn't limited only to the online concurrent players. It can also be seen from the game sales. Grand Theft Auto 5 has consistently been in the top game sales in the US and the UK, most major countries, for actually 5 years. You'll see it's still ranked along even new games that are released every single month, up there in the sales every single week. It's pretty insane to look at. The Grand Theft Auto 5 is still selling so well, and we can assume it's because of all the new content they keep introducing to GTA Online that keeps people coming into the game, keeps people buying the game. And I think another aspect that's worth mentioning is the fact that Red Dead Online is actually marketed as a beta and is going to continue to be a beta for several more months. And I think the reason Rockstar did this is because they wanted to see how the players would respond to the game. They wanted to see how many of us would be wanting to just hunt and mind our own business, and how many of us would want to get involved in PvP and posses. I think they really just wanted to experiment and see how we would play the game, and then try and implement features to make more of their players happy. And obviously they have noticed that a lot of people don't like the PvP and they want to just do the hunting, so that's why they've started to introduce anti-griefing measures in one of the next updates. So personally, I'm actually really optimistic about the future of Red Dead Online. It really seems like Rockstar are in tune with their player base on Red Dead Online, and they're really taking into consideration how we want to play the game, and kind of tweaking the game almost to the way we're all playing it. And not to mention, Rockstar have basically 6 years of experience with running GTA Online, so they know what works and what doesn't work, and what sort of updates we can really expect in Red Dead Online. You know, I think it's pretty obvious we can expect heists, we can expect ownable properties, all of the updates that have done really well in GTA Online. They will be bringing over that same formula to play in this game. And to be honest guys, it's actually a good thing that Red Dead Online and also GTA Online didn't have too much content at their launch, because if they were focusing on launch content for the online components of these games, it would have obviously taken development time and resources away from the single players. And I think that's one thing that, you know, Rockstar games are so loved for, is they're still putting so much focus into their single player experiences, whereas a lot of other games companies have started to shift all of their focus into being online multiplayer platforms, some of the games even cutting out their single player story completely. But Rockstar Games seems very focused on delivering just an amazing single player experience, and I've actually still taken a lot of time to play Red Dead Redemption 2's story mode. I've actually just recently got 100% this weekend, which I'm really happy about, and I'm just working on finishing up the last of the achievements now. So if any of you guys are a little burned out of Red Dead Online, I would totally recommend jumping back into this story mode. There's still so much to discover, there's still so many animal species out there that you have to discover for the achievements, and definitely get yourself 100%. I always like to get 100% in Rockstar games. I pretty much do it in every single title that I've bought from Rockstar Games, but I totally recommend just taking the time and finishing up single player. While Red Dead Online doesn't have much content, it's the perfect time to get that done. So that's pretty much my thoughts on the current state of Red Dead Online. I don't want to drag this video out too long, but do let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you agree with my opinions on Red Dead Online? And let me know if there's any updates that you think the game absolutely needs to make. As always, if you guys want to be kept up to date with all of the latest Red Dead news and info, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any breaking updates. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Sick of it, Los Santos. Dodging missiles, dodging bullets. Coming at me now, tell me to bullet. I'm a G, DOA, silent core in GTA.